What is up, you guys? Today we are replacing this guy. If you haven't already watched my video on diagnosing a blower switch issue, go into the description and watch that one first before you replace this, because there are other elements in place. If this has gone bad, it most likely means that either the coil or the blower motor has actually gone bad, and that caused your switch to pull a little too much current. So I would recommend going over, checking that one out first, then come back, watch this guy. I did a quick fix in the other video, and I got maybe, I don't know, a year, 2 years out of it. I can't remember how long ago I made that video. But now my sister's bought this Jeep from me, so I get to keep working on it, which is cool. But I wanted to kind of like go through and fix some of the parts that I know needed to be replaced, like this one. It made it for, I'm gonna say, yeah, about a year or so before I started having issues with the blower, just not wanting to pick the right setting, and I already knew what was wrong. It was just my epoxy fix. It fixed it, but it didn't fix it for long. But is what it is. So let's just do it. We'll start by removing trim piece gently as you can. I believe there's just 3 clips. Nope, 5. So we just take that, get that out of the way. Now there's 2 screws that hold this front cover on. Make sure you don't drop them down in your dash, or you will not get them back. Those are Phillips screws. And then I know there's a couple of clips in here that actually hold in place, but what you want to do is just take it and pry it back. Obviously be careful, try not to break anything. I mean, these are getting to be older Jeeps at this point. Plastic gets brittle with time. There we go. And where did I put my screwdriver? Under my bum. 2 screws hold on the switch assembly. These are different from the ones on the top, so make sure you remember which ones are which. So you see a series of connectors back here. We just want to go ahead and disconnect them. So I got my replacement from Parts Geek. They had pretty much one of the best prices from like a company I actually have worked with in the past and trust. So I usually buy Parts Geek when I can. Dusty. Huh. Very interesting plug. Okay, so the new one came with a replacement. These are actually vacuum hoses. The new one came with a replacement. Might just reuse. Where does it go? Don't mind my insanely messy glove box. Okay, so I did see this on a few reviews online that the vacuum hoses were not long enough. There must be some variation. So I came across a couple. I thought I ended up buying the right one. But there's a difference between the right-hand drive and the left-hand drive, it seems like, and then manual and auto, which I mean would make sense. But there's absolutely no way. I don't know if you guys can see this. What can you see? Don't look at my messy glove box. All right. That is where the vacuum line plugs in, and then it runs all the way around back out to where I'm working. So there's no way that's going to be able to work. So I'm going to have to, hopefully these are interchangeable. The pattern's exactly the same, so that's good. Looks like there's just 3 clips that hold this in. Four. Like I always guesstimate one number and I'm always wrong. Oh, 5. I can count. Bastard. I'm gonna clip my nails. There we go. So the whole assembly just kind of comes off. Do the same over here. Obviously, I just wanted to jump in real quick and kind of show you an issue I had. Very quickly after this video, the video you're already watching was filmed, I started having issues and I figured I would touch on it. The orifice size on these guys is slightly smaller on the new one versus the old one, and since I had to use the old vacuum harness, it wasn't efficiently switching between the different settings. It would intermittently work. So I'm going ahead and removing this switch from the new one, and then I'm going to replace it with the old one, which was functioning correctly. Yep, that's it. I'll try to find the right part for you guys. I did a lot of research. I thought I got the right one, but clearly not. It's actually got a vacuum in there right now. Then we'll just reconnect. Damage anything. That's good. Alright, so it seems the only differences between the two are the vacuum lines. So as long as your vacuum lines are in good shape, which I know mine are, I haven't heard any hissing, then you will be good with either models. There are cheaper ones you can buy. There's probably, let me just slide up. Let's see. Cool. That is that. And then just reverse operation. Click it back in. Then 2 screws. Clean up everything back here, but I'm not going to. And then we'll just verify real quick. seems like everything is perfect. Alright guys, as always, like, follow, let me know if you have any questions, any videos you want me to do on this 05. Thanks guys.